2. Did you know that every year, malaria takes millions of lives around the globe? It's a devastating disease that has plagued humanity for centuries. But what if I told you there's new hope on the horizon, coming straight from a lab in Germany? Stick around, because this could be one of the biggest medical breakthroughs of our time. Malaria is caused by a tiny parasite, transmitted through the bite of an infected mosquito. Once inside the human body, this parasite goes through a complex life cycle, multiplying rapidly and causing severe illness. For years, we fought back with bed nets, insecticides, and medications. But the parasite is clever, often developing resistance to our best drugs. This has made the fight against malaria a relentless uphill battle. Families are torn apart, economies are strained, and the global health community has been searching for a game changer. And that game changer might just be here. A team of brilliant German scientists is currently making headlines with their groundbreaking research. They've discovered something incredible, a kind of genetic off-switch within the malaria parasite itself. Imagine being able to flip a switch and just stop the disease in its tracks. That's exactly what they're working on. So, how does it work? The parasite has a very specific early stage of development, right after it enters the human body. During this crucial window, it needs to grow and mature before it can cause the symptoms we know as malaria. The German researchers have identified the key genetic components that control this early development. They've essentially found the master blueprint for the parasite's initial survival. Their idea is to develop a new kind of treatment that targets this genetic switch. This new drug would be designed to interrupt the parasite's development process, effectively neutralizing it before it can even get started. It's like stopping a villain before they can even put their evil plan into motion. If this works, the parasite would be rendered harmless, unable to multiply and cause disease. This is a radical departure from traditional treatments that attack the parasite later in its life cycle. By targeting it at its most vulnerable, earlier stage, we could prevent the illness from ever taking hold. The potential impact of this discovery is absolutely massive. Think about it, a new weapon in our arsenal that the parasite has never seen before, one that it hasn't developed resistance to. This could lead to a highly effective preventative medicine. Travelers or people living in higher-risk areas could take this treatment and be protected. It could also be used to treat existing infections far more effectively, clearing the parasite from the body before it causes severe damage. If you're finding this as fascinating as I am, please take a moment to hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more updates about incredible scientific advancements, like this one. Your support helps us bring these important stories to light. Now, back to the science. The research is still in its early phases, but the initial results are incredibly promising. The scientists have successfully demonstrated the concept in a laboratory setting, proving that this genetic switch can be manipulated. The next steps will involve rigorous testing and development to create a safe and effective drug for human use. This process takes time, of course. Clinical trials are needed to ensure the treatment works as expected and doesn't have any harmful side effects. But the scientific community is buzzing with optimism. This breakthrough isn't just about a new pill. It represents a fundamental shift in how we approach fighting malaria. It's a proactive strategy, not a reactive one. By understanding the parasite's genetic code, we can outsmart it. These could save countless lives, especially among children in sub-Saharan Africa, who are disproportionately affected by this disease. Reducing the burden of malaria would also have a huge economic benefit, allowing communities to thrive without the constant threat of illness. The German research team is part of a global effort, a network of dedicated scientists and healthcare professionals all working towards a common goal, a world free from malaria. This discovery is a testament to their perseverance and ingenuity. It reminds us that even when faced with a challenge as daunting as malaria, human innovation and collaboration can pave the way for a brighter future. We will be following this story closely, and we'll bring you updates as this revolutionary treatment moves from the lab to the real world. The road ahead is long, but for the first time in a long time, there is a powerful new light at the end of the tunnel, in the global fight against malaria. Thank you for watching.